welcome back to my generated task, Iron Man. Last time we ended our champion scroll task by killing the goblin champion, and we generated the task of the winter toad unique. So let's go ahead and start the fire making grind. This will start like any other Iron Man starting out, so we all know what is ahead of us. In the meantime, we will be getting a chance to get some passive collection locks, filling from random events, and that's mostly it actually. So that maybe one day we'll be able to get that fringe baguette, you know? Now I'll be speeding up a lot of the footage because who wants to see me chop logs and burn them that many times, right? And in the future I'll be trying to put in more tasks than just one or two, but since I'm still new to editing and making this kind of content, I'm still trying to figure it out a bit. In the meantime, we will be getting some bird's nests too, maybe get some jewelry for later, for either clue scrolls or just teleport items. Games necklace or like a ring of dueling will be very handy. We won't be picking up the forestry kit to get the events since we want to keep it for later grinds when it's needed for the toast task. And we hit 35 woodcutting at those oak logs in Drainer. And while we were still at it, we got the 35 fire making already as well. It's quite a bit higher though. But so we changed ahead and go to the teak logs at the Island of Souls, so we can get 55 making over there, and we can try and get our lucks at the Winter Toad uniques. Since I'll be needing some warm clothing to not get hit that often by the minigame, I'll be going to the south of Genil for the Clue Hunter Cloak. And after this I'll be heading to Diango for the Rainbow Scarf. Should have done this when I was fire making and woodcutting in the meantime, but I forgot about it. So and then after that we'll get the warm sweater from the Pride event next to Barb Village. It was pretty handy that it was still there. So we got 3 parts of warm clothing now, so let's go and buy ourselves a little home so we can get that construction XP going too. Will be very handy in the long run. And to get the winter toad, I just took the boat from Port Piscarius. I don't really know the real name. And then the little wagon to the right location. It was very handy since they put it in, so we can use it without the favor, and that they removed the favor, because that was a long grind sometimes. Since we did this after the update, we don't need to use food anymore, so we can rely on those rejuvenation potions, which can be made on the spot. It's a little herblore XP in the meantime. It's not that much, but it can always add up. And of course we'll be fletching the logs into kindlings to get some XP out of it. But since we're level 1 fletching, the XP rates won't be that high yet, so we're not expecting a lot of gains there. It's always fun to get some XP, but it's not that much. I might have over-prepared myself with the potions, but hey, better be safe than sorry, since we want to keep this hardcore status as long as we can. We don't want to see that grey helmet, although if it happens, you know. It would be fun to keep it for a while. I won't be showing every game of Winter Toad, except for the first one, of course. We got quite some combat achievements too, which will help us in the long run to finish those combat achievements. Rewards and those extra pest control points will also become in handy. Well, seems like we didn't get lucky in the first 5 reward pools, so we keep on going. And here we are, game number 8, coming in clutch with the Bruma Torch. It's always handy to get that item first, so we can use it in case, and all the light source needed entrances in the game. And in the meantime, we also got 57 fire making. It's not bad, but could be better, you know. So it's time to complete this task and generate a new one. And here we go with the Castle Wars, Saradomin Cloak and Hood. So I haven't unlocked those things in a while. I did it like a long time ago, but it's been a while since I did some Castle Wars. Since we lost some recordings as well from the Castle Wars grind, I'll show one game, and then the fact we got the hoods and the collection log achievements. But that's all we got to show from that. Also, we will be point boosting with my other account, since that's the easiest way to grind those tickets. We don't want to be playing Castle Wars for a whole year. So we will be reselling back the items for the early grinds. But in the end, I like to grind out all the points for the full gold decorative armor, just because it looks nice and I always wanted to have it. And those will also take me quite a while to get, but in the meantime we'll just be reselling the items back just to clear out some early collection log slots. So I kept the cloak in the bank for some fashion escape in the meantime, but let's go ahead and roll for our next task now. And we got the Revenant Eater, so that means we'll have to gear up. A lovely and easy task to keep up for the next episode, because we'll have to gear up and get ready for combat. But also, since we'll have to get 100,000 GP for the entrance fee, we'll be busy with some money making, and I already know what the easiest way is. Once again, I'd like to thank everyone for the support and the likes on the previous video. I hope you all enjoyed, and if there is something I should change, feel free to let me know. Be sure to subscribe, leave a like and a comment on this one as well, and I hope to see you all on the next one.